Hi guys! Jake and Marisa back again for more live reactions to Power Rangers Ninja Steel.
It's beginning to look too much like Christmas.
Time to celebrate the holidays with Ninja Steel. Can't believe it's December now, Ninja Steel. That one works better.
My office, not my office, because I don't decorate this much, but the office where I work, this is like, they pulled out the Christmas trees with the lights and garlands and tiny topiaries with red ribbons, and it's getting ridiculous.
Yep. Although at least now it's December.
Yeah, it may be December, but I'm really, the IT room is blissfully undecorated.
Okay.
But I walk through some of the other departments and I'm just like, geez, I hope nobody here is, not Christian, because this is oppressively Christmassy. This is, so Christmassy. You can't put your eyes anywhere and not have Christmas just screaming at you. Wow. I hope nobody here has, traumatic Christmas memories.
Yay for Hanukkah in another week.
Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hurrah.
And of course, the real reason to celebrate for today, Year 3 premiere is coming! That's right. We got our gift for you. We're gonna watch the holiday special of Ninja Steel, which will be our last Ninja Steel live reaction before we switch over to Super Ninja Steel. And then later this evening we'll be finally,
And he means it when he says today, because we're doing the 5 a.m. thing again.
Yeah. It's early in the morning.
We were up real late last night filming DRPR.
Yeah, we've been filming not for the episode that's being released today, but the next several episodes.
Yeah, we've been filming all the way out to, 87?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been doing 81 through 87 in kind of a big block of filming business.
Which is way more convenient for the actors.
Yeah.
Because we can grab them and do things like...
It works a little better for scheduling. But yeah, yesterday was a bunch of random stuff from 82 through 85.
We were on location at the place where we go when we want locations.
And a lot of editing. A lot of editing going on last night. A lot of editing left to go through today.
I slept, he didn't.
We should be good. Yeah.
Because I have to go to work today. And you don't. I don't have anything on Sundays.
I have some tutoring this evening.
Oh, you're tutoring?
It'll be I'll go do tutoring in between my releases.
You had better take a nap before you drive.
Yeah. I can take a nap while there's exporting going on.
I thought that said Nick until just now when I realized it says nice.
Yeah. But yeah, we're definitely, it's a very December 3rd, big holiday kind of day, because we're going to be watching yesterday's Ninja Steel holiday special.
We're going to have ours.
And then, yeah. So, yeah, for those of you who don't want to be spoiled on what the first episode of Power Reviews is, and you want to cover your ears to represent, you can mute. That's right, episode 81 is going to be the Power Rangers Zeo Holiday Special, Season to Remember. Which means actual holiday special, not Christmas special, because we get all the holidays in there. It's kind of great. So we're very excited for that to kick off Year 3. Definitely going to be a bit more of a back to basics approach for the premiere, and then we're gonna go from there. Good times. All right, you okay?
XYZ PDQ.
Yeah. But yeah, we are definitely going to be getting into more and more wackiness and craziness.
My hands are off my ears.
There's going to be so much craziness once Year 3 kicks off.
If one more person tells me there's a war on Christmas, I'm just going to have them come into my office and be like, really? Because I found it.
Yeah.
Not my office. Again, the IT room, blissfully decorated. But every time I leave the IT cave, it's just...
But yeah, the big goal...
Are we in Macy's?
Getting that episode out today. Hopefully 82 out in another 2 weeks. Hopefully 83 out for New Year's Eve. That's the goal. That is the dream for ending 2087. Or 2087. 2017! I'm sorry, not 2087. Wow.
I'm thinking about episode 87, sweetie.
Okay, you know what? I'm really tired. We should watch some Power Rangers.
Yeah, we should.
Because
I have to go to work.
This will be our last Power Rangers live reaction of 2017. So let's check it out. The Power Rangers Ninja Steel Holiday Special. Past, presents, and future.
Seriously?
Seriously. But let's face it, we know that it's going to be a quick one. Oh, here we go. Still got the standard opening again after not having it. I think for the. Oh wait, no. Never mind. Ooh. Oh, okay, yeah, this is post finale.
I love how it goes. It does exactly the same thing that episode did. And it cost them their power stars. They look, and then they're all sitting on a bench having a great time.
Okay. So they do not. Yeah.
A gift for me?
Speaking of doing magical girl impressions.
Yeah. That looked a lot like the hat that Lucky was wearing.
How do I open this?
Oh.
Springs and bolts? How did you know what I wanted for Christmas?
How did you know what Christmas was?
Encrypted.
It is all thanks to my
He's been around long enough now.
Sarah's diary.
I said you wanted something. I can't wait to see what you got me.
Nothing.
Oh,
Really?
guys,
Really?
I get it. Pretending like you didn't get me anything.
Really?
Funny.
Really? Did they?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh
Sweetie.
boy.
Did they not plan this at all?
I don't think they planned this. Sweet.
We can explain.
What happened?
Why did she get a gift for everybody and then expect a gift for her? But I don't see like other gift exchanges between anybody going on, so this does seem like it was, you know,
Whoa, hello.
a complete surprise. Don't do this to people. Don't do this to people. At the holiday season, whichever holiday it is you're celebrating, make sure the people you're getting gifts for, that you expect gifts back from, know that you're having a gift exchange.
Rangers, Ninja Steel. Even with all our might together, Ninja Steel. Woo! We give out without a fight together, Ninja Steel. Power Rangers, fear the danger. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go. Stand out for what is right together, Ninja Steel.
Looking out all day and night
together, Ninja Steel. Power Rangers, fear the danger. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go. Ninja Steel. Go. Go. Power Rangers, Ninja Steel. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go. Ninja Steel.
Actually, even if you don't expect a gift back, you should probably warn them that there's a gift exchange coming because somebody's going to feel real awkward when they don't have anything to give. And if you know someone isn't going to have anything to give, you probably should, you know,
Okay, so this
keep it
is...
small enough that they're not going to be all like, oh god, now
Oh, Charlie Haskell directed this. I was actually...
yes, we remember you.
Well, that was Cat O'Clock. She was just explaining that she's Cat O'Clock's cousin, Cleopatra.
It's the same suit.
Yeah. They do. They actually seem to really like giving these monsters like cousins
Relatives?
and identical.
Okay, but
brothers
here's
and
the
whatnot.
thing. If they've all got cousins and identical brothers, then that makes the whole destroying them thing a little bit weirder.
Yeah.
Because now they've got family that misses
Let's show
them.
that Sourpuss who's boss. Let's go.
Yeah.
You have to be a White Ranger for white pants to be a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I know white pants are a thing, but oh my god, if you accidentally sit in something.
Yeah, that's not great.
And it doesn't even have to be something like,
Now it's revenge o'clock.
Oh, it's revenge o'clock. I did
you
not
could
realize
sit in
that.
slightly dirty water and get a stain on white pants.
Oh, she's got a time freeze ray.
She froze everyone except for Sarah.
Yep.
Time controller. Leave that alone.
Apparently you don't have the same abilities.
Okay, wait a minute. I have the thought that maybe we're doing a non-traditional clip show again.
Why possibly? Really?
Santa! What are you doing here?
That's a good question.
I was checking out Victor and Monty for the naughty list, didn't I?
Really?
There you are.
What?
Don't touch any of the buttons.
This
I have to save my friend.
is oddly coincidental.
Yeah. He's checking out Victor and
Wow.
Monty for the naughty list, and she and Santa are now going to go
On a journey through time, it looks like.
on a journey through everything Victor and Monty have done wrong.
Wow.
I'll bet you. Remember how you were saying the other day, and I don't remember if you put it on a video yet, about how they're the only ones to have any arc?
I like that. I'm pretty sure this is our same Santa again.
Time tunnel.
It's
Victor and Monty's arc.
Yeah.
Did you ever mention that in the video?
No.
We gave them out months ago.
8 months ago.
Oh.
That's it.
Wow, there's a clear
I'll travel
timeline.
back in time and collect all 6 of our power stars.
How do you know which time to go back to?
My diary. My diary will tell me.
Okay.
Okay, oh, here's a good date to try. Back when I built those clones and I joined 4 clubs at once. Ooh, that was crazy. Stand back.
Why would that be a good day?
If you take your stars from that point in the timeline, you're gonna screw things up.
Why would you take the stars from a time when you were all using them? That seems like a really poor
Sarah
idea.
failed time travel 101.
How about, like, the time when you were using them to make chocolate?
Sorry, guys. That wasn't me at training exactly.
What are you talking
Wait,
about?
are you actually going to be traveling through time at all, or are you just going to be talking about which time period you're traveling to?
Well, in a thing of Santa. Oh, come on. I was really hoping for another non-standard one, but having, like her and Santa actually there.
I don't know what's happening here.
That just might work. But I had
Maybe.
to find a moment where I was working alone. I'm heading back in time to collect the pink ninja power star.
I'll be waiting for you.
Okay,
You're just gonna leave Santa in the wormhole.
I guess so. This is weird and wacky.
I remember this day.
Okay.
Okay, so it is non-standard, because she's gonna...
Oh, this is actually a good day for her to
Sorry,
because
visit.
she's got multiple hers.
I'm not a clone.
No, don't tell her that.
From the future.
Here, I'll prove to you. Only the real Sarah.
Has a diary.
Okay.
You really are me.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Actually, not so cool. Because in the future, a monster has caught us.
What?
I need to borrow your ninja power star so I can destroy it. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Whatever you need.
Are you kidding me?
I'll get it back to you in one piece.
Thank you.
I was expecting
Me?
her to pose as one of her clones.
You're back.
Okay, so she's intending to borrow them, and then she's gonna bring them back to roughly the same point in time.
Oh, okay.
That monster is too powerful.
So she's gonna
Their help.
visit each of the Rangers in their respective focus episode, it looks like.
Probably during a period they weren't using the star, like she wasn't using the star while she was at a computer.
Yeah.
So they know she won't be using the star for half an hour or so, and then she'll get it back to her in roughly the same time period. That's actually probably not that bad.
Yeah. Okay, I'll you know what? I'll get...
Bird is the word.
Yep.
Bird. Bird is the word. This whole making a long movie about Ferdinand the Bull is amusing to me.
Yeah.
Especially since it occurs to me that most people probably never heard of Ferdinand the Bull until now.
Yeah.
A little magic will bring these unlikely friends together.
They apparently get shrunk by elves. Is this commercial here?
I've got a big
Tiny
idea.
Christmas.
Yep.
We have a big
Yep.
money problem.
Oh.
ribbon did absolutely nothing.
Don't miss the new Nickelodeon
That
original
looks so
movie,
pleasant.
Tiny Christmas.
That ribbon did absolutely
All part of
nothing.
next release
Yep.
this weekend, everywhere you find Nickelodeon.
Introducing
And,
What the?
That's
Oh
a,
my. Why?
that's a weird little robot thing.
Look, it's your very own BattleBot.
Yeah.
Do you know how much I would have, like, gone completely gonzo for my very own BattleBot when I was 14? Plus, BattleBots was actually a show that we watched back then.
I remember that.
Grant Imahara was a BattleBots robot guy.
Yeah, I think that was kind of how we got his start
His
with
start.
Mythbusters.
Yeah, I can't remember if he actually piloted them in battle, but I know he made them.
Yeah. But,
Because, honestly, I wasn't paying much attention to the people, I was paying attention to the bots!
I like
This
that.
one's got a scoop, that one's got an axe. Used to be you could only get Playmobil if you went to specialty toy stores.
One
Is
thing,
it still overpriced?
probably, everything is. One thing that I find kind of nice about the holiday specials since Chiplin took over is that they have been pretty consistent in terms of making sure that they can fit into continuity in some way, shape, or form. Like the fact that specifically this one and the last one
Oh, okay, I see what's going on.
very clearly took place after their respective season finales is kind of nice. And I like they're working in ways for them to still access their powers.
I'm sorry, but Twinkle and Glisten are not the names of reindeer from the poem.
Yeah, no.
Get yours together, Build-A-Bear.
By the way, I apologize if my voice is a little rough right now. I obviously have not been getting much sleep as I've been focusing on editing the year 3 premiere.
Now the fun really begins.
While keeping up with grad school and tutoring.
Yep, I've got 2 papers tonight and tutoring session. Good times.
Like a boss.
So if you're wishing for this,
I knew you'd like it.
or even that,
There's some stop motion SpongeBob there.
wish this weekend is where it's at.
I'll slip to that.
So yeah, Victor and Monty.
Everywhere you find
Oh. You know what? I'll get into it
At the end.
closer to like I expect them to potentially show up at some point. Let's see.
Okay, which power star can we get next? Oh, here.
All right.
The day we met Levi. It just might work.
Why?
Remember the rules when you talk to Levi, folks. No photos,
Oh, you-
no screaming, and no shaking his
They
hand.
mean the day they
Doesn't
met
need any
Levi.
fan germs,
Yeah.
always big
Are they gonna?
fan germs.
Are they going to what? Nab it from that briefcase?
I see you didn't dress up. Well, I'm not really a fan.
Gasp! How dare you not be a fan?
Well, now is not a good time to borrow a Power Star, unless they're borrowing Levi's.
Oh, I think that's the idea.
I'll start with this cowboy.
Because why not?
Monsters have always had a slight spite streak.
Yep.
It's like, you all look like you really like the Cowboys, so that's who we're going to destroy.
Oh, when Brody brought him back to safety.
Oh.
That's the perfect time to go back to.
I like.
You're right.
Oh,
I'll be right back, Santa.
okay. Seriously though,
She keeps doing that.
why
Yeah.
is Santa even like in on this?
I
right
don't know,
now?
but Santa just lampshaded it.
Stop doing that.
No, why does she keep doing that?
Work for you.
Also, I do like how we keep getting Fresno Bob Santa. Really?
How'd you do that?
It is Fresno Bob.
I know this day is crazy enough as it is, but... Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from the future.
This is very silly.
Okay, I'm here because I need to borrow your Power Star.
What?
Power Star, you know? It looks like this. Only yours is gold.
That is just like mine. There are others? Where'd they come from?
Spoiler alert!
You'll find out soon enough.
Wait,
Please.
is
I'll get it back to you.
is this gonna?
He is going to lend her his Power Star.
I wonder if this is how he learned that the other Rangers had power stars. Because he said that he had spotted them in this episode, I think.
Take care of it now.
I will. Thank you.
He is still being way too trusting for someone who just appeared out of nowhere.
You don't even know her!
2 stars down. 4 more to go. Now.
Definitely,
We
odd.
get next.
I feel like he should have mentioned when he first met Sarah that he saw her from the
Thousands of ribbons, but I don't get it.
Yeah, what's the deal?
It's so great. You tie a ribbon to symbolize important moments.
No,
like
you
family,
staple a ribbon
friends.
to symbolize important moments because absolutely none of those ribbons are tied to anything other than themselves.
I wonder what sort of,
Tree's coming down to make way for a new building.
if we're going to have any sort of longer term
Also, I'm gonna tell you something.
in this episde.
So let's say something about a ribbon tree.
Yeah.
If somebody actually was stapling a bunch of ribbons to a tree, or tying them to a tree,
Yeah.
they would not all be so vivid.
Kelvin and Haley alone in the tree.
Yeah.
No, because they've been there for years.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon,
They
Santa.
should be getting really faded and crusty outdoors.
We'll make fires.
I love how Santa's just like, why am I even in this episode? What purpose do I serve?
That's what I said. Santa's starting to lampshade it.
So I'm gonna label all my posts with the same hashtag.
What's that?
Ribbon tree.
Yeah, they're stuck up a tree, sure, why not? It seems like a decent time to borrow things.
Hey, Sarah. Did you forget something?
Did you just change your clothes?
Yes,
It's a long story.
slightly. Tossed on a sweater, scarf, hat.
All of us, and the only way that I can. Can I just borrow your power stars?
Sure.
This actually makes the most sense of any of them so far.
You're the best. That was easy.
No, it really does. Because if she went to her friends right now,
Yeah.
who know her right now, and
Yeah.
said, "Can I borrow your power star?" they'd be like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
But I still need
Especially if she's like, "I can't explain this right now. I'm time
I
traveling."
need to find a time
Like,
for either
You know,
Taking it from herself, weird. Taking it from Levi before he knew who she was, weird. Getting it from these two by going, "Look, I'm doing a thing and it's complicated. Can I just borrow your power stars while they're up a tree?" Actually,
know-
the least weird.
I would be really amused though if
Cupcakes. There's plenty for
it
everyone.
like one of the things that's funny about this is that
Stop putting sriracha on
this
cupcakes.
is showing. This episode is actually highlighting just how incompetent Galvanax was when literally all he needed was a shape-shifting monster this whole time to just teleport in and go, "Hey, can I have your power star?" "Sure, here you go."
Well, that's why I think it's weird that she gave herself the power star.
Yeah.
Because I would have expected her to be all like, "I'm not you and you're not me and where's Galvanax?"
She
And
trusted
I
herself.
have a diary is...
Santa, this is serious business. If I can get these last 2 stars, I can save my friends.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Poor Santa. He didn't sign up for any of this.
And here he is still, you know... Why
Really?
has she left him in the time tunnel?
I don't know.
Thanks.
Really?
That's not going to turn out awkward for Preston later. It's not... So,
Alright,
your
so-
earlier theory about visiting
All we
everybody
got left is Brody.
in their own,
Focus episodes?
out the
Yeah.
window now.
Power star
Little bit.
Because the rest of us have been captured by Galvanax.
Really? This?
Now?
Why would you want it then? That seems like an awful time to borrow his power star.
In fact, I'll bet you he won't even give it to you.
He had the only... What? Why would you choose this?
Is coming to a sad ending.
What? Really? You're flashing back to the finale? This is a really weird choice.
Here. It's the only other star we have. It'll do.
Yeah.
Mega Ball Cycle Star.
Why would you...
Now is not the time to borrow a power star.
Honestly...
Be like, this is the only power star we have, so no!
Honestly, though, really, Sarah...
Woody won't want to give me his power star.
Yeah,
It was his only chance to save us.
so pick a different...
It's him, so that you can save everyone.
Pick
Or
a
pick a
different...
different day!
He had plenty of Focus episodes. Or you could have just traveled back in time to, like, just a time when everyone was chilling out together.
Hey guys, can I borrow all your power stars while you're doing your homework? I'll get them back in half an hour.
Really? Really, Sarah?
Hi.
This is not the time.
Yes and no. I'm actually in both places because I'm from the future. I time traveled.
What? How can that be?
Look, there's no time to explain. I just need to borrow your power star. It's important. Please.
I can't. It's the last one we have left.
This is really silly.
Go to a different point in time!
Like, do you not remember any other time that Brody existed in the world? Like, why would you visit him at, like, the worst possible time? In fact,
Because
what
she has
makes...
the worst possible time in.
Apart from, like, you know, the fact that it's a clip show, like, why are you picking these specific times? Apart from when Haley and Calvin were up a tree, these are mostly inconvenient times.
Well, herself was stuck in the lab, so that makes some sense too.
Fair, but...
I said some. The rest of them make no sense, and this makes negative sense!
Merry Christmas?
She doesn't notice the little person hanging from the chocolate she's about to eat.
Okay, you're not that small, guys. Okay?
It's very strange.
I know they're trying to do Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but until you can use a Cheerio as an inner tube, you're not small enough.
Yeah.
If you can use a Cheerio as an inner tube, then maybe you're small enough not to be noticed.
Yeah.
Send a smile to show you care, and
Yeah.
Amazon has a smile logo.
Yeah.
Well selected.
Yep.
Wait, Cool Maker? I'm
It
sorry.
makes cool stuff, apparently.
Right, but you did. You basically... Alright.
Child's sewing machine.
Child's working sewing machine.
Yeah.
I'm Spider-Man. Just kidding.
Okay,
That was adorable.
I do like that this Lego Marvel Superheroes game has such a huge assortment of Marvel heroes in there. I mean, I will probably never actually play this game because we don't really do much gaming. But I do like... I don't really do much gaming. Well, you also
I
don't.
caught ho-ho yesterday, doo-da, doo-da. I caught ho-ho yesterday,
And then played
doo-da
Elder
day.
Scrolls.
Yes, and then I played Elder Scrolls because they're having a mystery box thing up until the 5th of December.
Right.
But I caught ho-ho yesterday. I'm super psyched.
10 minutes and quickly create again.
But like you saw, they had Miss Marvel.
Yes,
on there.
I love Miss Marvel. Like if I was gonna, I really.
Tiny face.
The pie-face game from Hasbro Gaming. Adult supervision and assembly required. Whipped cream not included.
You said this
Did he just kick his dad?
Probably.
Tiny Christmas,
Why are you putting that on TV?
In real life, you could
I don't
more
know.
than half a pound to achieve liftoff. That's 4 hamsters and a slice of fruitcake. Blast off for Nickelodeon's original movie, Tiny Christmas, tonight.
Did they just advertise the cargo capacity of that particular drone?
I think so.
5 hamsters? Please don't put your hamsters in a toy drone!
If you're our last hope.
Even if you only have 1 hamster, the hamster's not gonna have fun.
I know. I'm in
Sarah,
the same boat right now.
your decision
I know it
making
sounds crazy,
is
but
not the
I
best.
need your power star to save us in the future.
This is silly.
Please.
We're not gonna make it to the future if you borrow my power star now.
But Sarah, why don't you just travel back to a point where I was not in
Or, you know, he could be all like, Sarah,
Of course I trust you.
why don't you just give me the other power stars you
I'll
have?
get right back.
like
Sarah.
Wait!
Sarah.
If you're from the future, you know how this ends. How do we save everyone?
Telling you would change the future. But Brody, when the time comes,
you'll know what to do.
you'll know what to do.
Probably. Like,
I did it! I convinced Brody to give me his star! Now?
turns out he's really easy to convince of things.
That's great. Where to next?
Back to where the problem began. High school, when the monster froze my friends. I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna unfreeze them, and kick some monster butt.
Fantastic. And I can deliver the rest of my presents.
Hold on, Santa. Back
Had
to
you
school
been in the
we go.
process of delivering presents?
You're a little bit early for that.
I thought you said you were checking out if
Victor and Monty needed to be on the naughty list.
Like, that's some last minute revisions on your list there.
I wish we still had our power stars.
She has to wait for herself to leave. Okay, so this is some classic,
This is looping properly here.
yeah, well, I was gonna say some, what's the term? Some classic, no. Give it another moment. You need to go.
Sarah?
You need to go do.
What happened to Cleopatra?
Needs to go back in the past before she comes to the future.
There's no time to explain. That monster will be here any second.
She should have given her another minute or so to ensure that she was going.
I don't think she needed much time.
Back to the Future. It's a classic Back to the Future looping techniques here. Showing up slightly early and waiting for yourself to leave.
Yeah.
Hold it. It's over, Furface. You're gonna find there's more than one way to destroy it.
Turns out that the Libyans, really want money for their uranium.
Yeah, don't steal you. Don't steal radioactive materials. It's not
Heads
good.
up, alley cat. Lion fire, ninjas.
Wait, what?
She didn't steal the lion's star.
Why would you have that? Like,
We put a pause on you, fuzzball.
like this episode's been all about past continuity. What?
Guys, what's going on?
What is going on now?
You don't have that star?
What is what? What? What?
You have your own.
Why is there a giant button on your time controller? What does that have to do with time?
I'm gonna guess this is from the Time Creatures original episode in Sentai.
I guess so.
Is that Sentai?
Yes.
I can't tell the difference between Sentai footage and fights.
Generally, it's if it's giant
Swords,
swords.
it should be.
This is just so weird. Like,
You were hiding?
what?
You arrived just in time.
What?
Oh.
Okay, apparently he's fighting alongside his sword and he can do that. Which, calls the question, why aren't the other Rangers bringing their swords out? Would be nice to have a reason for that.
Fire armor star. Lock in.
Where did you get that star?
This just raises so many questions for what? Sarah, why did you go to the finale when the footage that you're using would make so much more sense coming from the Princess Fiera two-parter?
Merry Christmas, kitty litter.
What?
Merry Christmas, kitty litter.
Show's over. Ninjas.
That was your ninth
Yeah, the
life?
show is over.
What happened to your other 8 lives?
You don't want to know.
Oh, okay. She's done returning them?
Yep, the ninja power stars are back where they belong.
Okay.
When they belong.
One thing left to do.
Yeah, that time controller's gotta go.
What? You put it in a pot?
And it magically just disappeared.
That's weird.
Shouldn't it have at least very slowly simmered away or something.
Is restored. I guess that's why we don't remember you taking our power stars.
What?
Hey, listen. I'm sorry I got upset that you
What
guys
is-
didn't get me a present.
What?
I destroyed the time
Listen to you
machine,
guys
so
say,
now
I
your
realize
memories
that
of us
Christmas
taking the...
is not
What?
a present. It's about being with the people that you love, which makes this Christmas the best Christmas ever. And I love you. Bring it in.
Okay. Okay. What?
So you really think that we didn't get you a Christmas present?
You guys were really awkward about it.
Come on.
What? Like, so did you really just fake her out on that hard?
Would you like to take it for a spin, Sarah?
What?
So that's why Santa was here. You love speed.
And he
What?
gets around the whole world in one night.
You
What?
can even take the reins.
What? This was your gift for... What?
This is the best gift ever.
You already rode on the sleigh!
Okay.
Bye, Sarah.
None of this makes any sense!
Crashing through the crowded hall.
What? It's so weird too because like you had a fairly solid premise in terms of going through time to get the powers so that they could have power stars for this episode.
Okay, but why? Why? Okay, first of all, yes, the cat has its own time thingy. You took their time thingy. That is great. But if you wanted to have a situation where you don't remember and and you involve Santa, why not just involve Santa's inherent time travel skills? If he can deliver presents to every child on the planet on Christmas night, that man has time travel skills. Then you would have had a reason to have Santa Claus there! Santa, let's go here! Okay, no!
There was no reason for Santa to be in this episode.
That's why I was saying, if you use Santa's inherent time travel capabilities, there would have been a reason to
That
have
was
Santa
so...
here.
Santa was just like sitting there like, yep, this is a Christmas episode, so I'm here for Christmas.
I wish you'd quit doing that.
That was weird. That was... How... Why would...
See, here's the thing. If she could time travel to anywhere at any time with using that hoozy doozle, why didn't they just let Santa just, go about his business, and then... Why did she leave him stuck in a wormhole? They could have left the wormhole, and then she could have done all her time traveling while Santa did whatever it was Santa needed to do.
I guess she needed a check-in point? I don't know. I don't know what the mechanics were for this time travel.
Well, she managed it just fine without Santa on the return trip. Because he was still out in the parking lot waiting to be her Christmas present that she gets to ride the sleigh when she already rode the sleigh. Also, someone please explain to me why these people have their gift exchange set up so that one friend buys a present for all the other friends and they buy one present for her. I don't mean to be mercantile here, but have you guys ever heard of like a Secret Santa or something so that everybody buys one present for one other person and, the fiscal burden of the friendship gift exchange isn't placed solely on one person?
Maybe they all, maybe they all pooled in together for...
Well, obviously you needed to pool in to get Santa Claus, but here's the thing.
What does Santa
Does he
charge?
take money?
What does Santa charge?
Well, maybe, I'm gonna guess Santa charges in something like, community service hours.
Like if Santa charges money for sleigh rides, I doubt they could afford him.
Yeah, that's what I said. He probably charges in community service hours or something like that. But here's the thing.
Like, that's basic supply and demand.
Basically,
he's the only supply, and there's billions of demand.
Well, he's not that mercantile. He gives a bunch of free toys away every Christmas.
I know.
So. But point is, one person did all of the, figuring out what everybody else would want, getting it for them, wrapping it, bringing it there, and then was all like, so what did you guys collectively get me in exchange? And that just seems like a really weird way to have a gift exchange among friends. Either, you're doing small things so everybody's got something for everybody else, or you're doing Secret Santa so that everybody only has to buy one gift.
And I think, and for some reason, she was learning a lesson about how presents weren't important, I guess, except they got her a present after all, so. That was weird.
The Aesop is completely broken, and so is my brain.
Sarah, you're supposed to be a smart one. Like, why did you need to do the piecemeal search? And why would you conclude that at the worst possible time to take away Brody's star?
Oh, why didn't she, take their stars?
And where did the lion star come from?
Where did the lion star come from? But, I mean, we've seen them just chilling out in the lobby together, like on Halloween. They weren't even using their power stars. Why did you not just go back and get them from Halloween? Because that would be clip showception, that's why.
Just go back. Just go back to a time right after they defeated the villain, and they're just like, Power Rangers. Hi guys, I'm from the future, doing great.
You can borrow all of those, but I'll get them back to you before you need them again. You just defeated this guy, so it's gonna be at least a while.
Week, yeah.
What
also,
do you got for Froyo?
Also, those people, they required no convincing. It was basically the
and once again, the only situations in which it made sense that they required no convincing was to two up the tree and stealing Preston's while he wasn't
That was
looking.
the most intelligent one, actually, just taking Preston's. That was the one that made the most sense.
And Preston's going, this is why we don't remember you taking our power stars. No, Preston, you don't remember her taking your power star because you were busy having a food fight.
That actually makes the most sense about that statement now. Like, nobody wants to tell Preston, yes, you just straight up stole from him. It was like, yeah, that's totally how it worked. Totally erased your memory.
We totally fixed that one, because Preston was the one that she stole from.
It was so like, Preston, you know, how do you guys think time travel works? Like, if destroying the time machine undid the effects of traveling through time, you would all
have forgotten getting your stars and having a fight with the cat, and that might not have even actually happened.
That would have created. TV does not know how to do time travel well, really.
Babe, they messed up the timeline even further.
A little bit. Only a little bit, really. It's... I know.
It's just making...
More temporal distortions.
That's just sitting here going, temporal distortions.
I mean, at least these were fairly minor in that she borrowed things from the past and returned them, creating what appears to be a series of stable time loops. But...
Except for the part where they got the Lion Star from where exactly?
Yeah. If this did not, your plot did not make sense with the footage you were using.
Where did you get the Lion Star? Lion Star! Lion Star!
One, the Lion Star was explicitly not with Brody at that time. You picked a very specific time when he would not have any additional stars. And two, we established that he can't just summon it as part of his Red Ranger powers because it had to be sent back to him by Princess Fiera. Like, we kind of noticed, hey, he hasn't used this thing since he got it.
Who couldn't just take a space taxi? Why couldn't she just take a space taxi?
Which we've now established is a thing. I knew this was going to be a clip show, and so I was suspecting, oh,
they did a pretty good job with the last clip show.
Yeah, the Halloween clip show was pretty good. This one was just kind of, was supposed to be, I think, a celebration of past events, but really it's just, a marker in how nonsensical these characters, a lot of their character choices are, and how, like, most of their decisions in terms of which episode to choose were just random. Like,
you're gonna be up a tree for several hours. That's the one that made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I mean, because they spent an inordinate amount of time with the tree in that episode.
Like,
Tweeting and tweeting and tweeting. Hashtag save the tree. No, what was it? Hashtag urban tree?
I guess.
I love how they actually talk about that stuff in the show, because, like, it's just that ubiquitous now. Oh, we're gonna use hashtag ribbon tree.
Right. That was really kind of ridiculous. That it just
hashtag where did the lion star come from?
Ninja Steel has like it's
hashtag time travel trouble.
It's had a bunch of little good ideas throughout the season, but
hashtag what was Santa doing in the time warp for the whole episode? Aside for probably getting motion sick.
Santa served no purpose to the story other than just being Santa. Like, at least the last time when we had, like...
Yeah, there's still the naughty and nice machine.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, if you've got a naughty and nice machine, why do you need to know? Because...
Or like...
Santa being... Wait a minute. No, wait. Hang on. Santa lying about what he was doing makes more sense now.
Because it was supposed to be a surprise?
Because he was just there to be her present. So I was checking out Victor and Monty. I was delivering presents. No, you weren't. You were the present.
Right. It's ridiculous. But yes, it does bring me back around to... Okay. Victor and Monty, weirdly enough, are the most competently developed characters of the season.
I knew that was about to happen.
Which it's weird. Yeah, they're side characters, but this is one of the major points of...
I'm just going to force it.
Okay. One thing that I found really surprising regarding the finale that I didn't realize until after the fact is that every part of what happened with Victor and Monty in the finale was the culmination of an entire season's worth of character development. And I want to kind of quickly, let's do our little clip show here of Victor and Monty. Okay, who were not in this episode, but I feel that's a okay.
That's why when he mentioned them, I was like, "Oh, are we gonna get an?"
Yeah, I know you thought it was gonna be Victor and Monty Steal Christmas would be this episode.
No, well, no. When he said he was checking on the naughty and nice thing, I was thinking maybe they might actually address what you're addressing now.
Yeah.
Because the clip show would do that.
Okay. Let's break things down for Victor and Monty here. First episode introduces them. Second episode establishes that their antics have direct effect on the plot. Third episode, we establish their desire for fame and how Victor would love to be seen as a hero. Then, fourth episode was...
Farts?
What was that?
Farts.
No. How oddly blasé they are about being in horrible, disfiguring danger when dealing with Matt. How oddly blasé they are about really weird things happening to them, because that was when Monty got turned into a Minecraft character.
Yeah.
Fifth episode established Monty's deadly gastrointestinal tract. Sixth episode established that Monty is capable of creating inventions with the dancing shoes. Seventh episode established how Victor really doesn't like to get shown up by Sarah. And once again, and that was the first one also to really highlight how durable they are with sending Monty into that target. Eighth episode, it was they really are willing to steal ideas and suck up to famous people. Ninth episode demonstrated their ability to sneak past security to get onto a stage. 10th episode revealed how they're willing to do someone else's dirty work when they were working for Preston's dad. After which point we kind of scaled back a little bit. But just like those first 10 episodes, something happened in every one of those episodes that foreshadowed their actions.
And we were later reminded of several things.
Yeah, and then...
like Monty making a robot arm.
Yeah, that was a check back in on Victor not liking to be shown up, and Monty being able to make inventions when he made the robot arm, along with other check-ins like, having no problem taking credit for ideas, or when they stole Preston's hat, showing that they have no problems stealing things that belong to the Rangers that have magical properties that they have no understanding of in episode 12. Or using alien technology artifacts for their personal gain in episode 15 with Fiera's crystal.
Which all comes together.
And then this all comes together in the finale where Monty invents something that steals stuff from the Rangers that they intend to use for their own profit, and then they encounter a bunch of alien villains that they are oddly blasé about
and suck up to,
with Victor taking credit for being part of Monty's invention, and then they just end up doing the dirty work for the villains. Oh, this also brings to mind, they are oddly, they're able to quickly get themselves in on, under the employment of random alien creatures, like when they suddenly became Redbot's managers for no reason. And then, they decided they want to be heroes, so they snuck past the security to get on stage. Ability to hide in plain sight. When Victor was originally covered, if their bodies are covered, they will hide in plain sight and no one will notice, like when Victor was trapped in chocolate. And then, Monty's gastrointestinal tract issues from episode 5 come back to help them fend off the villains. Oh, and their ability to quickly identify what alien technology did from when they had Fiera's crystal was foreshadowing of their ability to figure out the yellow button was the teleportation button for them to escape. Like, every piece of Victor and Monty throughout the entire season led up to that one part joke. That was actually shockingly well-paced, culminative character progression and development.
It just had to go and end in a great big fart joke.
And it's like, wow. Was that planned out that thoroughly, or did that just kind of evolve naturally? I don't know. But just the fact that that is the most impressive accomplishment of this season blows my mind. Because it actually was handled in a way that was surprisingly organic. Which none of their other foreshadowing was handled that way. It was just, boom, piece of foreshadowing, notice this foreshadowing, we'll come back to this foreshadowing, hey, reveal, this is what that foreshadowing was about. They do the setup and payoff, but really ham-handedly. But with this, everything in the payoff for Victor and Monty in the finale was set up in piecemeal chunks across multiple episodes with regular check-ins to strengthen core aspects of their characters.
Yep.
The main problem is that those characters provide a major tonal dissonance with the rest of the show.
And fart jokes.
And decrease the stakes of everything else. So the most competent part of the show is the part that undermines the rest of the show. So, Ninja Steel, you're magical. This is a magical time. You do have to go to work. So yeah, that's a clip show I would have liked to see, where they just compile together how all the Victor and Monty stuff
That's why
actually.
when he said he was checking out Victor and Monty being naughty, I was like, yay!
It's like, you know what, Sarah? Just go to one spot, get all the ninja stars, come back, and let Santa visit Victor and Monty through time, and let that be the rest of the episode. That's good times. You know which would be a great time to go back to? How about right after Vieira reintroduced Kelson to his parents, Mick to his parents, and everybody's together with the Lion Star, and like, hey, I'm from the future, Vieira, you have trust in me, can we do this? Like, here's my diary. Like, and then, I know you had to have a bunch of clips. And that's the whole reason that it was piecemeal, but that was really ham-handed. Yeah. Like, unless you were deliberately going for stealing them like you did with Preston, which made sense, there was no reason to do it piecemeal like that. Just
the heck with it. Guys, can I borrow your power stars?
Yeah. Which, again, that also highlights how incompetent Galvanax was.
All you needed was a shapeshifter.
Like...
It's not like you didn't already try with the voices.
Yeah. Literally. All she needed to do was say, hey, can I have your power stars? And she got him.
Yep.
Galvanax never tried that. Ever.
I gotta go to work.
Yeah, I know. And then, except for Brody, where it would basically come down to, give me your power star.
The worst possible time.
This is the worst time. This is the worst time for you to be asking that.
Be all like, you're time traveling. Go back to last Tuesday when I was on the toilet for 20 minutes.
If he had thought that through enough, then it would have been drawn attention to the fact that for him to have thought that through enough, the writers would have had to think that through enough, and it's clear they didn't. They did not think it through to that level, which has been Ninja Steel's biggest problem, is that they come up with good ideas, but they don't think them through to conclusion.
The ramifications thereof, yeah.
Okay.
I have to go to work.
Can I have your power star? So easy! Galvanax, you never realized the magic word was please. Oop, drop the power star. Oh no, I lost my power. Let's go back in time.
I wish we could time travel, because then I wouldn't have to keep saying I need to go to work.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Come on, give me this star. Alright. So, yeah.
Eat the broccoli.
I guess that's...
Put it in your mouth hole.
I don't remember what that was.
I've been watching Johnny T.
Okay.
Love and Boots. Never mind.
Okay. So I guess that's a wrap for Ninja Steel for this year. I hope that Super Ninja Steel shows a little bit more thought and attention to ramifications of plots and setup and payoff, etc. I expect more setup and payoff from Victor and Monty, but not too much elsewhere. We shall see. So,
until next time.
Looking forward to seeing you guys in year 3 later today. But until next time, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you. Give me your power star.
No.
Give me your power star.
No.
Come on.